My name is Sally, and I'm going to do a book review, a children's book review for you today. I worked in early childhood education for well over 35 years, and 30 of those were in the same child care center in my hometown. So we worked with children from 6 weeks all the way up to school agers, age 12, and I've read thousands and thousands of stories to kids over the years. So I'm just going to review on this channel some of my favorites and just kind of give you my opinion and how I think the children react to them and that kind of thing. So today's book is Monster Momma by Liz Rosenberg and illustrated by Stephen Gammel. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And it looks scary, and the illustrations are really unique and really beautiful. And just briefly, it's a story about a little boy. His name is Patrick Edward, and can you see that page there? His mother is a monster, and it just talks about her, and she hides in a big cave at the back of the house, and her bad moods terrify the neighborhood, and but even though all that, she still has the sweetest touch in the world whenever Patrick Edward had a fever. And she teaches him how to roar and jump and climb and all kinds of things. And she doesn't go to school and meet his teachers or his piano instructor. And it just goes through his little adventures. He's got a little adventure where he goes shopping and he meets these big bullies and they're being really mean to him, but he remembers his mother's teachings, and so he's brave, and he yells at them, and he scares them, and he chases them. But she heard him. She heard the echoes of his roar, and she came running. She wasn't afraid to be seen then, and of course the boys are frightened of her because she's a monster. And she marches them back home, and she makes them make a beautiful dessert, and after they get to know her, and they say, your mom is really something else. And of course he says, I know. And I think, what I really like about this story is that even though, there you go, you see, Monster Momma is scary looking, I really like it because I feel like this story can relate to children who feel left out or feel bullied, or maybe they have a parent at home who is sick. I had a friend who was very sick, and she had children my children's age, and it was kind of rough to think about what people think about that person, or if you're feeling bullied or cast out or ugly, or you feel like a monster, your mom is still going to love you, because no matter what she says at the end, she says to him, no matter what you do or where you go, where is it? There it is. No matter where you go or what you do, I will be there, because I'm your mother, even if I'm a monster. And I love you. So no matter what, you look like, or your mother looks like, or your father, or, anyone else in your family, if you have a family member who's disabled or, otherwise a monster in the eyes of other people, the love is still there, and the love is going to show through. And the kids really like listening to the story, and the pictures are, really unique, and just, they are kind of scary at the one point when they're bullying Patrick, and they make a snide comment about his mother, and he says, you leave my mother out of this. I pause on the page before, and he said, the boy says, your mother wears army boots. And Patrick Edwards says, what? You got to take that in your voice, like someone's just insulted your mother. What? You heard me, said the boy. The other two boys smirked. And then I wait and I pause and I say to the kids, what do you think he's going to do? What do you think he's going to say? What would you say if somebody said something mean about your mama? And Patrick Edwards says, you leave my mother out of this. Kids look at that picture and they're like, boy, I said, he's mad. Do you see what do you look like when you're mad? You know, and you bring that out in the kids. I try not to stay on this page a little too long because some of the younger ones do get a little scared. The pictures are kind of crazy. And so there he is chasing those bullies down the mountain. So, you know, it's a fun book to read. I don't know, I just really feel like it's, especially with older kids who are starting to feel different or maybe getting bullied in school or, you know, or like I said, they have someone at home who just is different. And so I feel like this story kind of brings those people in and, you know, shows them that love is love and it's there and it doesn't matter what you look like or, you know, what you can or cannot do. So, I don't know. Those are my thoughts on Monster Momma. I hope you liked it. And if you want to see me read the whole story, I have another channel where I read full story books to children, and I'll put a link to that in the description there. So feel free to hop over to that channel, and if you have a group of children, or if you have, you know, a child of your own, you want them to hear some stories, you know, driving in the car and you can't sit with them, or, you know, you're busy brushing your teeth, getting ready for your day, pop on a story and let them listen to Monster Momma. All right, see you next time.